Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last season's national champions, the Louisville Cardinals. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. So Louisville's offense tries to hang it over this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is resting. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be where the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. As we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
He makes it 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Watson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. Is sacked.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he's swarming the game.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy is as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
And the return man decides to signal a fair catch. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who have been counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Looking to throw. It's Smith. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And completion makes it 2nd and short.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw.
Ah, here he goes. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
Now the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's brought down. Good job of the defense getting through the blockers. Stopped short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go. Not a good positive yards.
Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it. No problem. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Using his legs, it's Watson.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the same runner's got it again. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
He's tackled at the 11-yard line.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback making some changes at the line. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab on the move. Will take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. Almost set up for the PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Scanning the field. It's Smith. Snags it with throw. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows in the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen. open on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's caught. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out. He'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line, set a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the football. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain there on the completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can be...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Wheeler. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage now. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a goal. It's a fumble. They'll scoop it up with the defense. Breaks free. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return on a big play by this defense.
So close to a scoop and score. You got to feel for him after that, but at least he's put his offense inside the 5-yard line with a chance for a touchdown.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. They're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. No way to run at the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. It's caught. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Here comes a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. And this time it's complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Great connection there for 6 points.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Return the tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pulls the ball to and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Georgia, 17. Louisville, 14.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a good snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the 1st.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. Gets into space at the 50. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
He'll try a pass here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Louisville. Still no answer for this offense.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
That makes the score.
And the PAT is good.
21, Georgia 17.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's second down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. To the air. It's Smith. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down. Short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to the receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Running through the tackle. He stopped and gets a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of lights are certainly early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns at last possession. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch. A big...
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it again. Pass caught. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. He looks to the left, pass caught. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. Coming up, second down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
That makes the score.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now for the 25. Dropping back. It's Smith. Caught quickly. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. They'll have to hurry now. Second down on the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Finds an open target on the left side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. He'll be stopped. A loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Catch is made down the middle. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Louisville.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point makes it 35-24. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? 7 were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Final seconds of the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Cardinals will take it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Dropping back, it's Smith. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. 3rd down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. But he converted the sneak. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches. Dogs will have to punt this one away. We'll see what he can do on the return. And the return will be brought down. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Avoiding the sack, the scramble results in just a very short gain. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. 2nd and 10 here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it. Breaks free. He's brought down out at the 46. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to get.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC,
there's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. That's a lucky break for the offense.
Looks right, lets it fly.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Tackle him at the 8 with coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made by the sophomore quarterback, showing us the arm strength. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. A play action, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away.
Georgia, 31.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The passing game is so effective in last position. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Cardinals come to the line to run the hurry-up. Throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, and he can't hang on. A little screen pass there. That's going to bring up third. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the catch. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. And the Cardinals offense is on the move now.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Defense.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. The Cardinals will have first and 10 here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Louisville. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion. To throw, it's Smith. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
Wide open downfield.
They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Tackle made to the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. And he drops back in the gun. The tight end's got it on the corner route. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Georgia, 38.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's talking about the 23. That's 7 coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Trapped in for a sack. And the Cardinals looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Going to try to use his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The pass rush closing in. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. This offense really clicking.
What a threat to this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Georgia, 30.
He's got it inside the 15. Gets him to the 25-yard line. That's where the start of the drive. The offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. There's a loss. That's a good play by the defense. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. He'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. It'll be a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Williams.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds for the defense. First down marker. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. From the 18.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Gets made on the left side. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. The Dogs line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
56, Georgia, 45.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wheeler. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Contact as he let the ball go.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Everything taken away, this quarterback uses his mind and his feet. Really nice job here working with the lead. Why take a chance? Down he goes. It's a sack. If I'm on this offensive line, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
They stop it at the 49, and that'll be a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. wrestlers gets home. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Make the stop after a big gain all the way to a 34. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. They've got him at the 48. That's a 1st down. 1st down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Scanning the field. It's Smith. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again. We can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Let's go! Let's go! The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for 6. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. It's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Louisville.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
63, Georgia, 45.
Returner looking to make a play here. Who's going to come up with it? And it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Touchdown, Cardinals. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
The score, Louisville 70, Georgia 45.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. A gain makes it second and medium.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. It's Smith. Lets it fly to the wide end. Makes the catch downfield. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on first down. It's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Finds his man. An exciting spin there, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarm with a pass rush.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And no throwaway here. Quarterback forced out of bounds for a loss on the play. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Moves out of the pocket. Heaves it deep down the middle. And he is wide open for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Louisville.
Number 9 takes it in. Tonight's final score, Louisville 76, Georgia 45.